everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Haley. Today we are going to be doing a no makeup look. It really is like barely any makeup that I'm using in this. I feel like we're nearing the end of summer. I'm back to work, but like we went camping recently. I've gone to the beach. I've gone, just running errands, and this is my kind of go-to look for that. So I was like, you know what? I should film a video about that because it really only takes like 5 to 7 minutes. I feel like it just makes me look a little bit more awake and alive. And I've even gotten compliments on my skin when I've worn my no makeup like this. So if you're interested to see how I put this look together, just keep watching. So I do already have my skincare done underneath, and what I'm going to go in with is the Eucerin Sensitive Mineral Face Zinc Oxide Protection Broad Spectrum 35, really long name. I have a whole review on this. I really like this stuff, you guys. It's perfect for no makeup, and it's what we're going to use as like our foundation product, even though it's not, it's just an SPF. So what I like about this is that it's tinted and it is a little bit too dark for my skin tone, but I like that because I feel like it helps to cover up some of the redness that I have. So I'm just gonna blend this out. And I love it. I feel like it just adds a blurring kind of effect to the face. Like I just always feel like my skin looks a little bit better when I put this on. I'm gonna add a little bit more to like the chin and neck area in hopes that it will all blend together a little bit better. Cause like I said, it is just a little bit too dark for me. We went camping and this is kind of what I did because I don't know, sometimes I still like to feel a little put together. There was a day I didn't wear any makeup, but I like to have just a little bit of something. Just gonna let that sink into the skin a little bit. I'm gonna go in with a clear brow gel. You could use a tinted one. This is really just to keep my eyebrows in place. So this is the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. I really like this stuff. And like I said, I'm not gonna put any color into it. I'm literally just going to put this in to keep it in place. I do kind of need to pluck my eyebrows, but we're not going to worry about that right in this moment. Just gonna kind of brush them up a little. Okay, now this part is gonna sound a little bit weird, but we're gonna take the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer and put it just in the T-zone. I know some people might be like, well, you should put it underneath. Technically, this is an SPF, so if you were putting makeup over it, this really would go on top of it. So I do have bigger pores in my T-zone, and I like a primer like this that's gonna fill them and kind of mattify the area. So we're gonna do that. Put it under the eyes a little bit. Definitely on the nose. Notice how that just really helps to fill in the pores. I love this stuff. Again, I feel like this is just making my face look a little bit more perfected. I'm not really wearing makeup. Now I'm gonna apply a little bit of concealer under the eyes. This will just help me look a little bit more awake. So I'm gonna use the NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum. I love this stuff. I've been using it a lot again. And honestly, I don't even really want to use a brush. I just kind of want to pump some onto my finger and put it underneath the eyes. And even that's kind of a lot. And just use a different finger and just blend it out underneath the eyes. That was too much. I'm gonna put a little bit on this blemish here too. I know it might seem strange because it's more of a under eye shade, but if you're doing no makeup, you kind of just wanna work with the products that you have, do a little multi-use, and that helped even just to like cover it up just a little bit. Now I don't wanna put any on the eyelid, which is something I'd probably normally do, but I don't wanna do that because my eyelids get super creasy if I'm not gonna actually put eyeshadow on them. So we're not gonna do that today. I'm just kind of blending this in. I applied way too much. Normally it wouldn't take this much to blend it out. And if you had a sponge nearby, you could just grab a sponge if you did apply too much like I did. But I just wanna show you how I would apply it. All right, there we go. And it just makes me look a little bit more awake. Now I have to set my under eyes because I get oily and then it'll all break up and look weird. So there's someone right outside the window. I live in a condo, so maybe if I start talking, they'll go away. Okay, I think they're gone, but now there's kind of like people making a lot of noise upstairs, and then there's laundry going on, so I'm so sorry. But we are gonna continue because I want to finish this video. So I have the concealer on. Now I'm gonna take my number 7 Lift and Illuminate powder. I don't know if they still make this, but I'm gonna keep using it until I use it up. But you could use any normal under eye setting powder that you always use with a little puff. This one's from Makeup Forever, just to set the under eyes, because like I said, if I don't set my under eyes, it just ends up not being good. Okay, believe it or not, we're actually almost done. So I'm gonna do just a little bit of contour. I'm gonna take my e.l.f. Halo Glow Contour Wand. This is super fast. Honestly, you could even just like put on some mascara and stop here, but this is like just for a little something. And then little bit up here. I'm literally like not even squeezing any out. I'm just using what's already kind of on the applicator, which is kind of gross if you think about it, but it's what I always do. This will also help if you have some redness, to tone down the redness, because there's kind of more of a balance. And then take a little bit here. Just make sure this is blended out. And then I want just a little bit of blush. I'm gonna use the Milani Cheek Kiss today, which I haven't used in a while, but I really love. And I'm gonna take this kind of fluffier brush, tap it just a little bit in, because a little bit goes a long way with this product. And just kind of blend it out over the cheeks. Really pretty. And on the other side. I love my Merit Beauty for this too, but for some reason the tone of the Merit Beauty one I like it best when I actually have foundation on. I think because I'm just so fair. Obviously I foundation match as well as I can, but I feel like I can never get it like perfectly right. So I've used that one for this too, but I think it would look better if I had just a little bit of a different tone. See, this is really pretty. I love it. We are almost done, you guys. Now I'm gonna take the Cali Ray Come Hell or High Water. This is a tubing mascara. It has been my favorite at the moment. And we're just gonna run this through the lashes here. This is a very important step, if not the most important step, probably besides the SPF, because this is gonna really make me look more awake. And I'm gonna put some on the bottom. And the other side. Now, the last step, it's really up to you. I'm not the biggest gloss fan. You could put a gloss on right now. You could put a lip oil on right now. I'm just thinking lip balm for today, just because, I don't know. Sometimes I think that when you put on a gloss, it can kind of overpower the whole look, if that makes sense, because I just don't have a lot going on anywhere else. So I don't know, I'm just kind of weird that way. But this is one of my favorites. This is the Ultra Repair Lip Therapy from First Aid Beauty. I love it. It is so hydrating. Just to add a little something, but it's not overpowering. You know, it still looks like I'm not even wearing makeup at this point. All right, let me know what you think below. I'm sure there's some steps that other people would take that I didn't take, but for me, this is like no makeup. Obviously, it took a little longer because I was talking through the products and stuff like that, but really, this probably would only take me 5 to 7 minutes tops. So hopefully this is helpful for you if you have been trying to, especially if you're someone like me who loves full coverage and loves a full face of makeup, and you're like, I want to try to do the no makeup thing, but I don't know how. That was me for such a long time, but this is really like what works for me. And honestly, I don't feel like I found this kind of look until I started using this product. I really love this Eucerin product. The other thing you could do if you get really oily in the T-zone is you could put some setting powder here to kind of help with the oil control. I probably will put some setting powder on later on in the day, like probably in about like maybe 4 hours if I was gonna wear this all day long, but you could do it just from the very beginning as well. If you enjoyed this video, I hope that you will subscribe and give it a thumbs up. It does help out my channel a lot. If you're already subscribed, I hope you'll hit the notification bell so you get notified when I upload new videos, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Love you guys. Bye.